What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Today, we got a little video going on. I'm just doing the GOATs of every division. Yes, the GOATs, man. Um, it shouldn't be a long video at all. I might talk about this fight coming up with Lewis and Spivak as well. But for right now, let's go ahead and get into it. And let's keep it a buck. Alright. So I guess we should start this off with the smallest weight class, right? I'm sure everybody already know who that's gonna be. Flyweight. I'm gonna have to go with Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse. I got to, bro. And the reason why, I honestly don't think I need to have a reason. Who else you can give it to? Cejudo? Nah. I think he only fought like what? After he beat Mighty Mouse, he defended his belt what? Maybe like twice? Am I right? I could be wrong on that, y'all. It might even not be that many. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many times he defended his belt exactly. So y'all can bring it up and y'all can let me know in the comments on that one right there for sure. Actually, I could just pull it up too. Let's see. Let's see. Uh, Damn, that's gonna depend on it. All right, let's see his record on flyweight. All right, so I want to see. Yeah, here it is right here. Okay, so after he beat Mighty Mouse, he beat Marias, Marlon, he beat TJ, he beat Dominic. Could I tell him? Could I say that he's the GOAT for that? Hell nah. Hell nah. I understand Demetrius wasn't fighting like the best people at first and everything. And that's just because the division really wasn't, it wasn't a stacked division, bro. You didn't really hear too much about the names of the people anyway. That's the reason why they really wanted to get rid of that division. Mighty Mouse was literally like the only person that people knew of, and he was more of like a hardcore fan type of guy, you know? He wasn't really a casual guy. But we can move on. So, bantamweight, I'm gonna have to give it to my man's Dominic Cruz. Yes, I mean I don't have to explain that at all. I don't feel like I do. Y'all let me know if I gotta explain that one. I don't think I have to explain that at all. It's the same thing with Demetrius Johnson. I don't really think I have to explain those at all. It's a couple of them in here. Now this next one, y'all might get riled at me about. Let's see. Featherweight, I got my man's Alex Volkanovski. I know. Niggas gonna be like, Jose Aldo, Jose Aldo. I know, bro, but this is the thing, right? I know he be the older Jose Aldo, but Prime Jose versus Volk, I know he ain't got all the accolades, as many defenses as Jose, but bro, I I got Volk going down. I don't see nobody beating him, to be honest. I don't see Arnold Allen beating him. I don't see Max Holloway beating him. I don't see Yair beating him. I don't see Brian beating him. I don't see anybody beating him. And with that being said, I honestly believe Volk is the greatest motherfucking. He's the greatest featherweight ever. I genuinely do believe that. And we move on. Light heavyweight. I mean, damn. Oof. Skipping. We move on. Lightweight. It's Khabib, but this is the thing about that, right? Khabib only fought Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, and McGregor after he got the belt, and while they're all quality wins, his whole resume is stacked with guys that you have never even heard of, bro. Like after, okay, it started with Al LaQuinta when he got the belt, right? After he got that belt is when he finally started fighting names. But you got to realize, after he got that belt, he only fought 3 times after. I feel like Khabib left the division because he's seen them dogs coming up. I think Khabib's smart. I think he left wanting to be the greatest of all time and knowing that 30-0 record, yeah. Oh wait, no, 29-0. That 29-0 record, yeah, it looks damn good on paper. But I haven't seen. I think he could have kept fighting, bro. I know his dad died and all that stuff, but Khabib, he would have had it. Maybe like I would give it. I would give it to Khabib, like guaranteed if he was to have like, we'll say like 2 more, maybe 3 more defenses, right? He got it, yes, but I believe it's based off of what he. I believe it's based off of that 29-0. I genuinely believe Khabib is the GOAT based off that 29-0. He didn't beat too many people, bro. Conor beat more people. Conor got better names on his resume than Khabib got. If I'm being honest with you, and Conor was a double champ. Shit, Conor up there too, bro. I don't know why people say Conor not, bro. But Conor is up there as far as like, I would have him like, he's definitely top 3 or 4. Conor as far as lightweight, definitely, bro. Was that lightweight? Might have been featherweight, but either way, you know what I'm saying. Welterweight, I got to go with my guy GSP. I wanted to give it to Kamaru, right? But the thing is, if I give it to Kamaru when he don't even hold the belt right now, I know he had 8 title defenses. Am I right? Am I wrong? Something like that. He had a decent amount of title defenses, and man, I could see him beating GSP. Like, I know he ain't the quality striker as GSP, but I could see him beating GSP Kamaru. I could definitely see it because I believe he has better wrestling. I believe he's not all around well rounded because his submission is lacking. I don't even think I've ever seen him attempt a submission. I don't know. GSP could win that on the ground because Leon gave up his back a couple times in that fight, and Kamaru never even went for something as simple as a rear naked choke. So I'm gonna keep GSP, but Kamaru he can get there for sure. I definitely believe he can get there for sure. If anybody, Kamaru is the closest to it. Middleweight, y'all ain't gonna like this one, but I gotta say it anyway. Adesanya, Israel. It's Israel, bro. It's Israel, bro. I know he ain't put in the body of work that Anderson did, but you gotta think, Anderson, he popped for performance enhancing drugs, bro. And it's so thrown under the rug. I understand it wasn't like the biggest motherfucking shit that happened, but still, bro. Like, if y'all gonna look at John Jones in a certain type of light, then you have to look at Anderson Silva in that same type of light. And Anderson Silva did less than John Jones did. That's all I'm gonna say. I got Izzy because he just a better version of motherfucking damn, I forgot the fucking name. I ain't forget the name, but that shit was on the tip of my tongue. Anderson Silva though. But yeah, he's a better version of Anderson Silva. I would say that. So I honestly believe he's the GOAT. Now, if he wins his belt back off Alex Pereira and he could defend it against Alex Pereira, Izzy's definitely the greatest middleweight of all time. Definitely. No disputing it at all. Moving on. We going to light heavyweight. Anybody else excited to see John Jones motherfucking fight at heavyweight? Put that shit in the comments if you are, please. But we move on to light heavyweight. And like I said, John Jones, it's John Jones. Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Even with the fucking PED shit that happened like 2 or 3 times, John is still the fucking GOAT, bro. Nobody comes close to what John did. And even when John came back and he after he popped or whatever, John beat Reyes. Well, I think Reyes won that fight, but John beat Reyes. John beat motherfucking he been beat OSP. He beat who else he beat? Fuck, I can't think of it. Can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm not sure why. I've seen all of his fights though. Of course, big MMA fan. I can't just think of it off the top of my head. I'm not sure why. I know he fought like 3 times though. I know he fought 3 times. He fought Anthony Smith as well. And he fought... Either way, y'all get what I'm saying. John is the fucking GOAT. And if anybody in the motherfucking world say that he not, you are literally retarded, bro. Like, John is still held as the fucking number 1. He's the pinnacle of the sport. He's the Michael Jordan of the sport. Even after PED usage and shit. John just that dude. Gotta give it to him. Respectfully. Heavyweight. Yeah, we only got two options as far as heavyweight go. You got Stipe, the man who beat the one that I believe is the greatest of all time heavyweight, Daniel Cormier. I'm going with Daniel Cormier. I believe I still think he's the greatest heavyweight of all time. I know Stipe got a good resume, good body work and everything, but we gotta remember, was it? Let me make sure real quick before I even say it. Let's see, because I know they were teammates, and I know both of them were in light heavyweight. But did he go to heavyweight and then DC challenge for the belt, or let me see? I can just check when he moved. And then, but yeah, that's what happened. Cause yeah, that's what happened because DC didn't want to fight Kane for the 205 belt, so that's the reason why DC went up. And then when Kane lost the belt, DC came back down and he got that belt. All right, yeah, so that's what happened pretty much. DC is the heavyweight GOAT, bro. It's just that simple. We'll even take it a step further and do this right. We'll take it a step further and do this right. We'll compare their last couple of fights, right? Okay. My internet's slow. So let's look at it like this. We got Stipe, right? Stipe won the belt off Verdun. An okay win, I guess. He was getting older. He beat Overeem. That's an okay win. He beat Junior Dos Santos. That's an okay win too. He beat Ngannou. That's a good win. Then he lost to Cormier. Then he beat Cormier. Then he beat Cormier again. And then he lost to Francis. So we'll give him. These are the names we can give. We can give him Cormier, Ngannou, Dos Santos, Overeem, Verdun. Who did he fight on this card? Oh, Andre Arlovsky. Yeah, that's a good one too. Mark Hunt. I don't even know if I want to consider that a good win at this point. What year was this again? 2016? 2015? Yeah. Nah, that's not that impressive to me, to be honest with you. He should win that fight. Let's go to DC now. Let's shake DC. All right. So he got a good 7 or 8 names on his heavyweight big boy shit. So let's look at these right here. Then he lost to Stipe. He beat Derek, good win. He beat Miocic, good win. He beat Vulcan, that's a good win. This is we already know about that. He beat Rumble, good win. He beat Anderson, good win. He beat Alexander, good win. He beat Anthony Johnson, good win. He beat Dan Henderson. At this point in his career, I'll put that in the same category as like Mark Hunt, even though I would say that this is a tougher fight than Mark Hunt. Dan Henderson, I believe. Roy Nelson, Frank Mir. Yo, definitely. DC's the GOAT. Let's just count out the names he won. Lewis, Vulcan, Anthony, Anderson, Gustafson, Johnson, or Rumble Johnson, Dan Henderson. I won't even count Roy Nelson. Actually, now that I think about it, not really, but because he should have won that fight too, or Frank Mir, all these old ass people. I take it back, y'all. I'm gonna give it to Stipe. I like his competition more than I like Cormier competition. I'm gonna give Stipe heavyweight GOAT, and that is my list. Yeah, W's fire. I appreciate everybody for tuning back into the motherfucking channel, man. I appreciate y'all for motherfucking, hey man, giving me that motherfucking that willpower to goddamn get up and do these shits every time, man. I love the likes. I love the motherfucking activity on the channel, man. I appreciate everybody. I definitely do, man. We're gonna turn this channel into the next popping MMA channel for a fact. You feel me? But till next time, I'm out. And make sure y'all keep it a buck, alright? Gang.